Hi everybody, Steve Elliott here again. Today I'm in my favourite sketchbook, Paper by 53, and I have finished my first book. Here you see I'm thumbing through it now, and it's been a bit of an adventure. I really love the way it sort of is a sketchbook and you can flick through the pages and see what you've done, and I've used quite a few of these sketches for finished paintings, so that's great. So let's start a new book. I'm going to go in there and change the name first of all, and I'm going to call it May 2018. Very original. And I'm going to leave the end date blank until it's finished, and I'll put that in later. And I want to choose a picture for the cover. I don't know if I'll keep this picture because I'm intending to do pen and ink sketches in this. So I guess that could be a pen and ink sketch. So here we go. So I want to theme the books and kind of have them all a little bit unique. And I thought it might be nice to do a pen and ink sketch. But let me know what you think if you want me to continue with this. I'm not sure if it's everybody's cup of tea. But I wanted to keep it like I was doing a conventional sketch. So I'll begin by doing a quick pencil drawing of what I intend to sketch with a pen and ink, because that's what I would do with traditional materials. And I've speeded that up quite a lot just to get through that bit, because I'm not sure if you'd be able to see the pencil work so much, and then I've slowed it down more for the inking process. Now, what you're not going to get, this is clearly a building, and what you're not going to get from me is an architectural type sketch. I want, as always, everything to be really loose. I'm not bothered about lines being straight. They can be wobbly. That's cool. And it's more of a sketch as if I was using brush and ink as well to filling in the blacks. Because when I use pen and ink, I like to have big black areas as well, not just fine lines. And then I found that I had to zoom in, which I haven't done before really in Paper by 53. I have to say it's not the best app for pen and ink, but it's still a lot of fun. And once I got into it, I warmed to it a bit, because this is the first kind of proper pen and ink I've done using Paper 53. So I've used the pencil tool, and the rest is just done with that inking pen and black ink. I haven't used any coloured inks at all on this one. I've kept it really straight, and as you can see, I'm using the pressure of the pen to create thick black areas, thick lines, so I can get thicker lines in the foreground and thinner lines in the background. And I started to like it once I put this foliage in and got the leaves in. I thought, yeah, you know what? This is really cool. I like this. I love this real scribble effect that you can get very quick, just to put in a few branches. And then I started to use hatching to create shade in the drawing as well as form. And when I'm hatching, I kind of like the actual lines to follow the contour of the building or the shape that I'm drawing, if you know what I mean. I don't just do sort of random hatchings unless it's a tree or loads of branches and stuff, but I usually kind of try and follow the shape of whatever it is I'm drawing. And if you see here, I'm using the people I'm putting in, I'm counterbalancing them with sort of negative white shapes on the black and dark shapes against the white. This place is called Mercia Marina, and it's in a place called Willington in the Midlands of the UK. It's a place where people can moor their narrow boats, and they've got a kind of high-end craft place, I guess. Very modern buildings, as you can see, and there's art galleries in there, clothes shops, soft furnishings, furniture places, all sorts of stuff. In fact, not what you'd expect from a marina. When I've been to marinas before, you expect to see stuff for people to put on their narrowboats, like gas canisters and small cookers and things like that. But no, this is really more aimed at the visitors to the place rather than the people that actually live there. There is a small shop for people that live there, but it's much more geared for tourists, I suppose, and there's nice walks and things. And I go there quite often and looking at the price of the really nice narrowboats that they have there, but really expensive. They cost more than a house, sort of 200,000 plus. Well, more than a house where I live, not more than a house in, say, London or some of the more affluent areas. So I picked this picture because I like the dark windows, and I knew I was going to have to get lots of blacks in there to sort of really stand out against the white paper. And you notice the little spots of ink and things that have miraculously appeared, I suppose, where I've touched it with my finger and whatnot. I thought, I like that. I'm going to leave them on because it looks so natural. Because I wanted it to look, I don't want any of these things to look like I've drawn them on a computer. I'm always aiming to sketch something that looks like it has been done in a sketchbook. That's why I did the pencil work first, because I could have easily just gone straight in with the ink and not worried about the pencil. But, and I could have rubbed it out. But I don't think it would have the authentic look that I think I've achieved in this. I do think it looks like a pen and ink sketch that could have been drawn on paper. So this is pretty much the first drawing in my new sketchbook. I'm thinking that I'm going to do them all pen and ink. If you've got any other ideas what you'd like to see, let me know, because I'm always up for new ideas and things. But I'm quite excited about this, and as always, because I get excited about everything I do, really. But that's it. I've enjoyed it. It works. So I'm going to press on. But I don't know what I'm going to draw next. It could be anything. But anyway, that is it. Thank you for watching this video with me. I hope you've liked it. If you have, please give me a thumbs up, because it's much appreciated. Helps my channel out a lot. And if you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, because I have lots of videos like this, and I would love to be sharing them with you. So hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Bye.